Does this match your experience? Is a 60+% high/critical vulnerability rate on endpoints normal these days? This is a question about an article that was linked here from a blog post from a company called Block64, who does I think vulnerability, visibility type stuff. They apparently polled 115,000 endpoints in their customer base and found that 62% of them had either a high or critical vulnerability. And this person's asking, is that normal? Because it does sound abnormal, or at least it sounds very concerning. But I think there's a couple things to keep in mind. Number one is news like this often comes out of the marketing departments of companies who have something to sell you. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily wrong, but I'm saying that it pays to understand the motivations of people who are putting kind of salacious statistics like this in front of you. The other important thing, I think, really materially to understand is that vulnerability management is a treadmill, right? And so for most software we use, especially operating system software and more commodity applications, and I'm not talking about like the Oracles and whatnot where they patch on a quarterly basis, but a lot of the software we get has vulnerabilities being patched all the time. And so even if you had patched all the vulnerabilities last week, starting again in 2 weeks, you're going to have a whole pile of new ones. So it's not necessarily surprising. More material question will be, what is the aging of those vulnerabilities? How long have they been there? The other issue I observed, when I was working as a CISO, is that a lot of times systems have vulnerabilities in components that aren't used. And so a lot of times there's kind of risk decisions made about living with those things perhaps longer than you want, or would otherwise live with them for the sake of expediency, knowing that you'll get them patched on the next major update. What do y'all think? Does this surprise you?